Hello and welcome. Today we are going to learn together the lesson
Here
of
there
tag
is a
questions.
conversation
So let's
in the
start.
high school
where two friends, or let's say two students, are talking, and one of them said, "You study in Common Core, don't you?" And the other one answered, "Yes, I am a science stream student." Okay, so, and the second, he asked, "Ahmed is an art stream student, isn't he?" Okay, so this is the first conversation, the first situation. So here there is question, okay, and here the answer. Here there is a statement and a question. We call it tag question. Okay, so look at this example. The girl, the student, asked the boy here, "The exam is difficult, isn't it?" And the boy said, "Not at all. It is so easy. This is my way of concentrating. I am genius, aren't I?" And the lady said, "Yes, you are." Here another situation. The exam is difficult is the statement, isn't it? Just to make sure about the sentence, let's say about about the information, the statement. Okay, the boy said, "This is a way of concentrating. I'm genius, aren't I?" He asked also, "Aren't I?" "Yes, you are." So here let's do some quiz to test your scientific knowledge. So who patented the first patent patented the first successful telephone? Was he Alexander Graham or Michel Faraday? So patented mean to get the legal right to be the only person or company to make or sell a product for a particular number of years. So the answer is Alexander Graham Bell patented the first successful telephone. Did he? Or you can say it another way. Michel Faraday didn't patent the first successful telephone, did he? Okay, this is the picture of Alexander Graham, and this is the picture of Michel Faraday. So as you say, Faraday, sorry. Alexander Graham Bell patented, okay, is the verb, patented in the past, and here we use didn't he, the auxiliary do in the past, didn't he. Michel Faraday didn't patent, here it's negative, we put here did he, the auxiliary in the past, in a positive. Here there are different pictures, and the question related to that is, who created the first gasoline powered car? Was Carl Benz or Henry Ford? Okay, the answer. Carl Benz created the first gasoline powered car, didn't he? Yes, definitely. Or you can say it in that way. Henry Ford didn't create gasoline powered car, did he? Okay, we have another picture, and the question, who invented television? Albert and Mayer, Brainston or Philo Farnsworth? The answer is Philo Farnsworth. So, Philo Farnsworth invented television, didn't he? So here, if you want to ask someone to make sure if the Philo Farnsworth who invented that, or it's Albert and Mayer. Okay, so you can say it another way, negative and the question tag in positive. Albert and Mayer Bernstein didn't invent television, did they? Okay, the next question. Who came up with Coca-Cola? Was it Dr. John S. Pemberton or Caleb Bardem. So this is for the pictures. Okay, the answer is Dr. Jean Pemberton came up with Coca-Cola, didn't he? Okay, you can say it with question tag, like Caleb didn't come up with Coca-Cola, did he? I'm sure that you know that person. Okay, so who invented the first commercially successful light bulb? Benjamin Franklin or Thomas Edison? This is Benjamin Franklin, this is Thomas Edison. And you could say Thomas Edison invented light bulb, didn't he? Or you can say it another way. Benjamin Franklin didn't invent light bulb, did he? Okay, we finished with the quiz test about knowledge. Let's go to this example. He is very quiet, isn't he? We're talking about the baby, so the verb to be he is positive, it becomes negative, isn't he? She went to London, didn't she? Yes, she went to see her doctor. So here went in the past, so we have to take do and make it in the past. If it's here positive, we put it negative here. You study Spanish too, don't you? Yes, I do. I studied in the language center. Look here, the verb study. Positive. Here with the auxiliary, we have to put the auxiliary in the negative, don't you? You don't study Italian, do you? Yes, I use an application for that. So here, positive, negative. When the verb is here negative, we take the auxiliary in the positive. We make it in the positive. Okay, many people were happy with that invention, weren't they? Here the verb is to be. For were, we make it in the negative, weren't they? Weren't. Of course, this is Albert Einstein. He was a great scientist and an extraordinary man, wasn't he? Okay, here was, wasn't positive, make it in the negative. Marie Curie conducted pioneering research on radioactivity. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, wasn't she? Yes, she was. So, how do you make tag questions? First, you look at the auxiliary, be, verb, helping or linking verb. Technology is helpful. So we take the auxiliary is, isn't it? Here is not an auxiliary, it's the verb to be, okay? If the sentence is positive, change the auxiliary to a negative verb. We are enjoying our time, aren't we? Okay? If the sentence, we are enjoying our time, here the auxiliary is are. Okay, it's the verb to be plus, the sentence is the present simple, present continuous, are enjoying. So we take are and we make it in the negative, aren't we? So if the sentence is negative, of course, change the auxiliary to a positive verb. We shouldn't be late. Okay, should we? Here it's a should is a modal verb like must, will, can. We shouldn't be late. Should we? We can't be late, can we? Okay. If there is no auxiliary, you use do or does. For example, I like ice cream. Don't you? Mehdi likes ice cream, doesn't he? Okay, so it is also how do you make tag questions? It is when a small question is added to a statement, of course. So we can swim. This is the statement. A small question is can't you? Tag questions are used in informal situation like talking with your friends. Life is good, isn't it? You don't use tag questions when you are doing formal writing. Remember that. Tag questions are used to keep the conversation going. And also it gives the person you are talking to a chance to respond. And of course the conversation can continue after that. So let's finish with an exercise complete using question tags. Ahmed doesn't live here. The children were happy. There is still some hope. Okay, have time for that and then we correct. Ahmed doesn't live here. Here, where is the auxiliary? Do, does. Okay, does he? Negative, positive. The children were happy. Where is the verb? Were. So, weren't in the negative. There is still some hope. Where is the verb is? Isn't there. Some people like playing cards. Some people like playing cards, so don't they? Your father don't agree to that. Or your father won't agree to that, will he? Okay, here is will, the future. So will, won't, the positive is will, and you take your father is the subject, we put it at the end. Will he? That's happening again, isn't it? Right, that's good. Scientists can have information on this. Where is the verb? There is no verb, there is modal verb can. We use can't they. I'm trying to help you. Here it is an auxiliary, aren't I? Okay, there is one let's say there is the exception of I am. We don't say amn't I, we say aren't I. Dinosaur became extinct. The verb is in the past. Became. So we use did. Didn't they? He cuts himself. The verb is cuts. So there is no auxiliary. We use do. Since there is he, we say doesn't. So doesn't he? Okay. So we finish with the example. These parachutes work, don't they? Look. Parachutes work. The verb work. There is no auxiliary, don't they? You haven't done this before. The auxiliaries have you? And we won't get hurt, will we? Okay, this is the end. Thank you for your attention and have a nice learning experience.